Alright then. Ads should be wrapping up momentarily, so let's get started. Welcome in, everyone, and hello, Jim. Thank you for the lurk, and hello, Rose. Good to see you, and welcome in. Thank you for the lurk as well. And I will take care of that hydrate right away, now that I see it. Where did I put that glass? There it is. So, let's do that now. And yeah, tonight, GFL2. So I have been waiting at least 4 years for this game. Oh, and hey, there we go. We hit the Discord challenge. Let's go. Thank you for finishing it off, Rose. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I've already started working on the setup for that. It should be done hopefully tomorrow, and then I'll be posting a link so that people can join in. But yeah, I'm excited, and I'm kind of teaching myself a lot at the moment on that because I've never had to set up a Discord server for a community before, so it's a bit of a learning experience as far as which bots and what I want to do with it. But probably going to be done tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to talking to you all over there, too. So, yeah. Oh, well, that's a shame. I hope you feel better. But yeah, definitely appreciate you lurking and vibing, and thank you for the head pats. Da, 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 da. And yeah, we will be having a great stream, and I know that because I have been waiting 4 years for the full release of this game. I did get to play the beta test, which I'm intensely grateful to Mika Team for. But it's one thing to have beta access that gets wiped. It's another thing for it to be finally lived. And I've seen so far that they've done a bunch of new stuff with it, which I'm excited to more thoroughly explore. I did blitz through the first 2 chapters of the story on my lunch break just due to a complete lack of self-control. I had it sitting on my phone, too, and I was like, I'm just going to play a little bit, and a little bit turned into a lot of bit, so... we ended up getting to level 16, I believe it was, and chapter 3. And that's where we're going to be continuing from. And during the beta, we got through chapter 6. So the goal is to catch up to where we were at the end of the beta. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that tonight. Probably not. But we're going to take the old college try at it and see how it goes. And yeah, that's pretty much the plan, so... without further ado, let me introduce you to the dolls, because... my cast is a little bit smaller than it was in the beta due to the fact that Mika is no longer giving out roles like candy. But I do have a few roles left that I was saving for stream, so we can do those probably in a little bit. I would like a couple extra characters. So first off, my wife, Mosin. And seriously, like, Mika did just a fantastic job on the models. Like, look at the detail on the fabric, on the hair, on the skin. Just, like, they paid so much attention to the materials. And it looks gorgeous. And for anyone who might not know, this is the sequel to GFL1. I looked it up earlier today, but it is officially a 10 years later-ish sequel, so you don't actually have to play the first game in order to follow along, but it does help explain a lot of story points. And GFL is pretty heavily inspired by Metal Gear, so understanding the lore of the world does make things just a little easier. But the other cool thing is apparently someone's extracted the models from the game already, so I strongly suspect that GFL2, just considering how pretty the models are and the fact that they've been extracted, is probably going to get the Overwatch treatment. And if that gets this game more publicity, I'm excited. Like, whatever it takes, because GFL1 did not get anywhere near the love it deserved due to a disastrously managed ad campaign on release. And it deserves a lot better. So, as we were saying, Mosin, best girl, and so far the only SSR that I've pulled. And yeah, look at how cute she is. And I love the little touches they've done with the animation as far as the stretching, the poses. They managed to make all the girls really charming, which is nice. As someone who is a certified girl enjoyer, I find them very easy on the eye, and on the ears, honestly. They did a great job with the voicing, too. And then Cheetah. I love the beret. And she has this wonderful little candy theme. She loves lollipops, so... Also, it's much more noticeable here due to the positioning of the holster and the tights, but good God. That thigh squish. Peak. This is what we enjoy here. Thigh squish is peak. Just look at the texturing on the tights. Incredible. 10 out of 10. No notes. Frolic, because who doesn't love a cute girl in bunny suit? And, god damn, that is quite the bunny suit. She's also our melee character, so she likes to get in close, as you can tell by the big fucking sword that she's holding. And the shield. The funny thing is, one of her costumes does not have bunny ears, and it's specifically noted in that costume that she dislikes it. The ears are a fashion statement, and she is rocking it. Then, our hero girl, Groza, who was kind of a minor character in the first one, but it's been exciting to see her take center stage, and in Chapter 1 and 2, she really does a great job of being the lead. At least the leader of the team of dolls, so... And there is a bit of a meme continuing from the first game, where all the girls, due to the lead artist's fetish, all of the girls in GFL1, or at least the vast majority, had mismatched socks. So the fact that she only has one knee pad is kind of a nod to that, and I find it kind of hilarious. Nemesis and, good God. That is quite the gap in the cape, and, nice. She also does have a skin without the cape, which just really accentuates everything. And I could gush about these models for hours, but, you know, I will go back and actually get some gameplay in at some point. Hey, Potato Cat, how you doing? I am doing very well, because I was waiting for GFL2 for 4 years. They announced this game back in 2020, and I have been waiting for bated breath, because I love XCOM, I loved GFL1, and I like cute girls. So, you know, this is kind of just like everything I want in a gacha game. And now it's out, as of today. Unless you're in Europe. I think the European release is a couple of days behind for some reason. But at least in the US, and a significant portion of the world, the game is out today. So, we are going to be enjoying it thoroughly. It's really good. It's pretty heavily XCOM inspired. Let me actually go dive into a level to show it off, but we left off on 3-3. Is the story as depresso as the first game? We haven't hit that level yet, but I expect it to get there, given that it's a Mika special. At Chapter 3, we just got introduced to Helena, who is the mysterious girl that we found in a box. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with her. But yeah, I expect it to get intensely depresso eventually. Just because it wouldn't really be a girls' frontline game if it didn't occasionally give you a fat dose of depression. But yeah, so far it's been, I wouldn't say lighthearted, but at least more action than despair. Our train got robbed, we had to go get a package. The package proved to be a girl in a box. Now we're trying to figure out what the hell is going on and why we were tasked with delivering a girl in a box. She's alive, by the way. That's important. Why are you asking? Even the Varjägers are these goons in gas masks. So, they didn't actually show up in lore until Girls Frontline 2. You didn't see them in GFL1. Also, it's throwing me for a loop that all the Elids in this one are animals as opposed to people, because they were always zombies in the first one. So every time they're like Elids and they end up showing animals, it does throw me for a bit of a loop. And yeah, exactly. Girls, guns, and depression. All aboard, all aboard the bus, kids. We're getting on Yuzong's field trip. A little bit. I mean, you can tell from the whole, like, isometric strategy vibes. I can definitely see Valkyria, but you don't have free movement. And once you get into the actual combat map, as someone who is a strong XCOM enjoyer, it screams XCOM 2 to me. Which I appreciate. So let's see. Who do I want to bring? I suppose it doesn't really matter. This setup kind of works. But I don't know that I actually need this many SMGs. Hey, Debbie! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, I am Witness, your friendly neighborhood OG Summer. And tonight, we are playing Girls Frontline 2. Because it is release day, and I have been waiting for this game for 4 years. Ah, Spanish speakers. Okay, yep. Unfortunately, my Spanish is really, really terrible. So I can understand a little bit. But welcome in. And I really appreciate that. I love how much love we've gotten for the model. I think it's... My art mother did a fantastic job with it. And it really came out so pretty. Like, I can just take center stage here for a little bit. Let me quickly grab the capture so I can do that. There we go. I just take center stage here. It really is well rigged, and you can see that user did a fantastic job with it. So, I am so happy with it. And we have a couple of toggles, speaking of which, the one that I forgot to turn on earlier. Zoom in. Okay, yep, hold on. There we go. Better? Yeah, but it came out really, really well, so. And thank you. I appreciate it. My amazing suit and my bald head, they're still a little bit up there. You can't see much. There is a little there. It's going, though. But yeah. Oops. There we go. It's hanging for its life, exactly. And you can see that it's both sides of the head, so. I also have a few other surprises. Like, for example, this was what got the attention on Twitter. And I think it's hilarious. Like, you make and model as an old guy, and people think it's pretty cool. You put on a set of cat ears, and the whole world suddenly knows your name. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, by all means, please do get some rest and some water. I know how tired I am after stream. But yeah, thank you for the raid, and thanks for popping in. I'm telling my Uncle Tony, exactly. Hey, Tone, you ever
Yeah.
tried this streaming thing? Apparently it's real popular with the kids, you know? If the kids can do it and it makes money, then so can I. But yeah, let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah, let me resize so we can actually show gameplay without covering too much of it. There we go. Couple little tweaks, put myself back in the corner, and yeah, gameplay. Yeah, indeed. And hey, we do have a bunny girl, but we have not yet pulled the cat girl, so I might as well wear the cat ears until we do get lucky and eventually pull Peritia, the cat girl. Now, let's start combat. Let's see, what do we have? A shield guy, a crocodile, which is melee, a lift, okay, and so yeah, a couple goons on the ground, and the toad up top. So if we put Mosin up here, she can't quite get to cover, but that's okay, because I'm going to have her delete this guy. Alright, and let's see. If we... Do I have an area of effect ability? That's single target. That's single target. So yeah, she only does single target. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, I honestly really do like the game's soundtrack, but the thing that drives me crazy is whenever you tab out from the game, it pauses, and there's no option to toggle that on or off. So it just sounds bad if I'm constantly tabbing out to check things in OBS or whatever, and then the music pauses. So that's why I'm running other stuff in the background. But when I'm playing it off stream, I do tend to leave the music on, because I do like it. GFL1 actually had great music too, now that I think about it. Does Cheetah have an area of effect? She does. What does that actually do? I think it lowers? Let's try it. Oh, okay, now they're out of cover. Well, that probably wasn't a good idea, but that's okay. We should be fine. Actually, no, we want to do surprise box. Which basically gives us Overwatch. And then we'll deal with the ranged guy, because he's the one that scares me the most. There we go. Oh, that didn't quite kill him. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Right, so we've got the... Oh, right, because... These two are on alert, but they're not actually activated. See those little lines on the ground? The marked tiles in orange? Basically, as long as you don't shoot at them, or step within those tiles, the enemies inside those tiles won't notice you. Which is very helpful. should be able to kill the Thode from there. Now Sharkry can go ahead and delete this clown. Yep, and you see that little red exclamation point? That means we're going to alert them by shooting them. Alright, now the Crocodile is alerted. And we can now bonk him in the face. Yeah. Dolphin only has heals left, so we'll just use a normal attack. But that should be enough to kill. There we go. Nice. Right. This is the official canon squad, by the way. Is currently Kralik, Nemesis, Colfine, and Groza. So, at least up to this point, these are the ones the story says are there. Destined path deviates from the origin. It's also funny, Kralik has to translate for Nemesis because Nemesis only speaks in Chunibyo, so she says all this random cryptic shit, and then Kralik has to translate for her. You're the one who picked the wrong weapon. Fighting with a blade is the epitome of romance. Don't you get it? Commander, conversations between Kralik and Nemesis are really hard to follow. Hey, Ray, how you doing? We are playing GFL tonight because I have been waiting for this game for 4 years, and it is finally released. So, we're catching up to where I got in beta. Well, that's good. And hey, you know, it can always get worse, right? So, enjoy it while it's okay. A little sick. I hope you feel better soon. Really having a night? Aw. A good night. That's good. Well, glad to hear it. It's always nice. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, that does change the tone a little bit, but glad to hear it's a good one. Who do I want to pull on this mission? I think I don't really need Sharkry. I'd rather have... I already have a sniper. I have an SMG. I could get a... Yeah, we'll take Kralik, just because I could use a melee character. But I think I want her over here to deal with the rush bats. And we'll put... I know, right? Ever since they announced this, I was like, this is peak gaming. This is exactly what I want. Because I love GFL1. I loved XCOM 2 and XCOM 1. And, like, what more could I possibly want? Also, the models are incredibly detailed. Like, I was gushing for the first 5 minutes or so on stream about just how pretty the models are. And Yuzong, the absolute madman, also came out and told us that all the models are modeled independently from the clothes. So, you know, why would you do that? I think he's fishing for the Overwatch effect. And I don't blame him, because that is peak. Blow up the box and the barricade, kill the enemies. And then... rush Cheetah up here and have her use the surprise box. They have showed off some of the outfits. And, like, I got to see a couple of them in beta. And they're just all so good. Like, I don't think they have any bad models or outfits in this game. I haven't seen one yet. I mean, they just had... I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but, they just showed off Springfield's dress. Well, first off, they just confirmed that Springfield's in the game, and they showed off her dress, and holy shit, as a Springfield enjoyer, I was pretty much foaming at the mouth. Like, that neck, that back, that, oh my god, just incredibly, incredibly hot. God, the things I would do to Springfield. I don't think I can actually talk about them on this platform, but, yeah. Type 56? Ooh, excellent taste. Yeah, Type 56 is good. I know I want, I don't think, because, yeah, I was thinking Peritia, who's the Passion Egg, looks different, because PKP in GFL1 looked completely different, but in this game, she's the cat girl, and wow. I have seen a lot of people, including Shy Lily, go absolutely feral over the cat girl, so... You know, that's a healthy recommendation. A Christian Minecraft server? Maybe once upon a time. I do tend to be quite say-so a lot of the time, but I've never promised that. And there are certain characters for whom... Well, I'm sorry, but Springfield is fucking hot. Have you seen her? Like... Let me actually quickly see if I can find that, because y'all need to see this shit. Like, that was... one of the most incredible reveals I have seen. And holy shit. Like, I'm trying to find the words to do it justice, and they are escaping me because all the blood, whenever I see that video, just rushes elsewhere. So, damn, it's not popping up. Maybe try searching on Twitter. It's say so till it's not. Exactly. I am usually quite restrained. Emphasis on the word usually. But you know. There it is. Found it. Hold on. Now I just have to get it captured properly. Yep. Hide my DMs so I don't accidentally show that on stream. And switch over to the web tab. There we go. There we go. Okay. Like, I mean, look at her. Look at her. Holy shit, is she pretty. Like, god damn. And then, of course, showing off her skills, which look excellent. And I love that they featured the bayonet, because that was kind of a signature thing in her original art. And she's a healer, which makes sense. And, like, this right here, this is peak gaming. I don't care what you say. Like, gaming has peaked. We have achieved greatness. how do you even beat that? That was not only one of her skins, that was the skin that finally broke me in GFL1 and got me to spend money. I had been a free to play player until that came out. And then that dropped. And, I'm sorry, but my wallet broke open. God damn. It is so incredibly, incredibly peak. And yes, I'm going to be wailing for that as soon as it comes out. Shut up and take my money. And yeah, the jiggle physics in the whole goddamn game is incredible. The skins were a gotcha in GFL1. Now you can buy them. But that was GFL1 had gotcha for the characters, but it was all with currency that you earned in game. None of it was actually for money. So the way that they made money on GFL1, because they also didn't have a stamina system. You could play the game as much as you wanted, whenever you wanted, but you had to buy tokens to roll for skins. So, yeah. If there was a skin out that you wanted, and it wasn't one of the shop skins, it was a banner skin, you were going to be buying tokens and rolling for skins until you got what you wanted. And sometimes the luck gods did not favor you. No, unfortunately they have a stamina system, and you roll for characters. They clearly took Genshin inspiration here. It's not entirely Genshin, and it does appear to be more generous. But yeah, they have stamina and banners now. Because they saw that Genshin made a literal ocean of money from doing it their way, and GFL was always they weren't broke, but they were limping along by comparison to most gacha games, so. Yeah. Unfortunately, they did not bring over the GFL1 system. So was I. I once started adding up how much I had spent on GFL1. It was over $1,000, and it was probably getting close to 10 grand. It was a lot of money. It was a lot of money. Hey, I was a single guy on a very nice salary, so, it didn't actually hurt me that much to wail on it, and I was happy with the skins that I got, so, worth it. Oh yeah, and I paused music for the video, so let me turn that back on. There we go. Yeah, no, I was not very restrained in my spending. I had most of the skins at one point in the game. I was also routinely getting every ranking fairy that was on offer, so I was very hardcore. It did bring... Yeah, no, I probably spent a couple thousand hours on that game, if not more. So when you look at it from cost per hour, it's almost reasonable. No. Let's go here. Throw the candy. Do that. I would like to delete... that's a heal. It's also a heal. So we'll go here and we'll delete the toad, just because those are annoying. There we go. Oh, did that not kill him? There we go. Okay. I did get into... Fuck, what was my peak? I think during... Was it fixed point? I did crack top 100. I think I got, 85th or something like that. I was never close to top 10. But I did actually crack top 100. At least once. So, bragging rights. But yeah, no, that was a whole, a lot of prep and then a whole weekend of resets to try and get a decent score for ranking. It was so ass. I had fun with it, but it was so ass actually doing it. Let's see. That's a spawner, so I want to go over here. Yeah, I was very, very hardcore about GFL1. That was, like, my primary game for a long while. I actually just logged in again recently just to check what my user ID was, because someone asked me on Twitter, and I was like, well, actually, I don't remember. Let me go check. And when I checked, I realized I was level 215 in the game, so, you know, I spent a normal amount of time on it. Yeah, and the fact that a ranking map could take literal hours, like, I think for one run in Point Care Recurrence, it took me, like, God, was that 4 or 5 hours for a single run of that stupid map? Yeah, I would love to have the GFL stream avatars. I will come ask you about how you got that set up, because I would like to have it. That would be fun. And, like, especially if I'm going to be playing a lot of GFL2, which I totally will be on stream, then that would be very fitting to have. Yeah, no, it was brutal. It was brutal. Whole weekends, I literally was like, I would just lock myself in the room and just be like, all right, it is Saturday morning now, and I am going to keep grinding away at this for the perfect run until, like, a couple hours before I have to leave for work on Monday. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm curious about the artist who did that then, because those are really good. Yeah, I will come definitely bother you about where you got those, and, like, that would be amazing. Yeah, no, I was I played GFL1 from, like, a month after it dropped, and I was always so sad about how they launched it, because, like, a lot of people don't remember this, but the reason that GFL1 did not take off when it first launched, because it came out right the same time as Azur Lane, but it didn't take off because Mika did literally the most brain-damaged thing you can do for a game like that, and they advertised it like it was one of those shitty porn games. And so a lot of people just never touched it because they thought it was one of those shitty porn games. And it's like, no, this is an actually, like, really well-made game with a great story, and they just advertised it like somebody had brain damage. Because, come on. And so they completely shot themselves in the foot, repeatedly, with that marketing campaign. And then every time they started to recover, they'd do something equally self-harming as far as marketing it, and it would just recede back. But it was so peak. It was so peak. And yeah, I would love that. That would be amazing if you wanted to share it. I'll follow up with you on that, because that would be so cool. Let's see. Alright. So Groza, my beloved, is letting us know that everything's okay-ish, but we can't afford more dolls. Fair enough. Sick. Thank you. Yeah, I do. I popped into your Discord, so I'll message you there. We've always tried our best to make our bodies last. I mean, isn't that the goal? Really? Like... So we're referring to her as Taicho. That's kind of cute. Which, if I remember correctly, translates as captain. That makes sense. Also, I love what they did with the voice acting. It is really great. Yeah, no, the Kralik damages her body because she's a melee doll in a world with guns. That's why Kralik takes damage. I did up until point care recurrence, fixed point. I'm trying to remember what the event after that was, but up until around there. So I think I dropped maybe 6-9 months ago. And I didn't have the time anymore. Because I would play all the time, including, like, checking on my logistics at work and stuff, and I could not keep doing that. I had to keep up with real life, so I had to drop it, but I was current until that point. Yup. It was one of those things where I love the CanCall style resource system, but it does mean you have to, like, basically keep notifications on and be checking your phone constantly. And depending on your environment, that may not be acceptable. So, and it sucked because the 12-hour logistics were, like, so much less efficient than the rest of them. So, like, if you knew you weren't going to be able to play for a while, you could choose the long logistics, but then you'd be inefficient. And that drove me crazy. And yeah, that makes sense. Anything where you really can't get distracted every couple of hours does make it difficult to play GFL1. I mean, that was what was great about Zoom meetings, because, like, nobody cared. like, I can be participating in a Zoom meeting, and, like, nobody cared, because I was still engaged with the meeting. It was literally muscle memory for me at that point. Like, I could blindfolded open my phone, reset my logistics, and close the phone. Like, that's how ingrained into muscle memory it was. And then I got a new phone, so that all got fucked, but, you know. I did do that. I was doing that for a while at one point. Yeah, good times, though. And I am expecting to get into the Mika Espresso Depresso special pretty soon, but we're only in Chapter 3, and in the first game it took them until Chapter 6 to really hit you with the feels, so we will see where this goes, but... Oh, we're getting interrupted. Oh, hello. Call from the client. That's never a good sign. Yup. Alright, here's our client, and he looks like a fuckboy, so, you know, that's never a good sign. I appreciate that, Ray. Glad you like the vibes. Let's see. Call from the client is always one of those things that... It doesn't really matter what industry in or what you're doing. If you get an unexpected call from someone who's paying you to do something, like, it is rarely a good sign. Faithful. Hi. Oh, yeah. Hope you feel better. Glad you had a good night, though, and glad you like the vibes. Let's see. So what is he up to? Because this guy screams untrustworthy. From his pink haircut, to the earrings, to the gloves, to the rings, like, everything about this dude is coded to make you suspicious of him. Yeah, no, I know you're lurking. And I appreciate that a lot. Like, look at that half wink in the smile. This guy is, like, They are hitting all the boxes here for being suspicious as fuck with this guy.
それに関しましては深くお詫び申し上げます。ご用命いただいた依頼は現在滞りなく遂行中です。
I don't think there are male dolls, or at least...
規定のルートをわずかながら逸脱してはおりますが。
I scratched that. There are male dolls, because they've been mentioned before, but, not in the game as obtainable characters. At least not that I've seen. I forget, Neural Cloud, which I only played briefly, but I think Neural Cloud had guys. That was one of Mika's, like, side project games. It was a kind of prequel, but at least in 1 and 2, none of the combat characters that you used were men. Which, I forget what the explanation was, but I think it was essentially something along the lines of, well, it's very important that all the characters are girls, you see, because military men are less likely to reflexively shoot a cute girl than they are another soldier, so, you know, we're just gonna make all the soldier dolls cute girls. It's very important for the plot, you see. It's definitely not related to the fact that titty sells. And I mean, to be fair, they are very easy on the eyes. Like, I've shown them off already, but they are very cute.
我々は道中バリアーグに遭遇しました。ですがご心配には及びません。お預かりした品物にはかすり傷一つついておりませんゆえ。
Okay. Basically, we got carjacked in Chapter 1, then we had to go get our cargo back. And now this guy is bitching at us about the fact that it's a late delivery. So...
決して口実などではございません、依頼人殿。今一度ご猶予をいただければ、ご依頼の品を完全な状態で必ずや提示してご覧に入れましょう。
So yeah, if you could give us just a few more days as a grace period, I can guarantee that the cargo will be delivered to you in perfect shape. And here comes Colfine. Or Colfne? I think it's Colfine. Helena, by the way, is the name we've given to the girl we found in the box, who... We have many questions about why she's in the box, but... We found a girl in a box, so... Is it a game? You're being a little meta there, Helena, but no. Commander in canon is not playing a game. Colfin, that's not helping.
誠に残念です、依頼人殿。折やしく、バリアーグより奪還した品物に対し、
irradiated. I can't show you the box because it is full of radiation. Please understand. And please fuck off.
そちら様もコーラプス放射線のせいで余計な災いを被りたくはないでしょう。
Mm-hmm. Up. Hey. Our magical future Zoom call is now a phone call. That works.
目的地までの距離は
How far are we from such and such coordinates?
現在の走行速度から推
About
測して
12 days.
なるほど。わずかながら逸脱とはよく言ったものだ。
Yeah, okay, we are 12 days off course. Point taken. But come on.
依頼人殿、お言葉ですが、汚染エリアでは何が起こっても不思議ではありません。
And I love that our response is basically just, Sir, shit happens. I can't control this. Do you want this stupid box or not?
依頼の品を一刻も早く手にしたいのでしたら、浄化エリア W20690781 により近いポイントをご提示いただくのがよろしいかと。
You want it sooner, meet me halfway.
新たな目的地の座標に5日以内。
Alright, well, he did bend on that.
仰せの通り。
That's good. So we still have to deliver our mystery cargo. I have a lot of questions about this, and none of them are giving me warm and fuzzies here.
本当に君が立っていた場所からなら奴の顔がはっきり見えていたはずだが。
Okay, she doesn't... The guy we're supposed to be delivering her to, she doesn't know who he is. That doesn't give me warm and fuzzies at
君が知らな
all.
いというのなら重要な人物ではないのだろう。
But if she doesn't know, then she doesn't know, so oh well. Also, Helena is very adorable. Aw, and she's running off to go look at the sunset. Sweet. Pretty red sunset. Are you gonna show me the sunset, or are we gonna be stuck in the ops room? We're probably gonna be stuck in the ops room. Because they probably didn't want to render an additional scene with the sunset. Oh well.
それにさっきの依頼人もなんだかとっても怪しい感じでしたよ。
She's not wrong. Everything about this mission is absolutely super fishy.
ああ、怪しさ満点だ。
This is fishier than a tuna market. It's fishier than... Never mind, I'm not gonna go there.
ポルトニッツが話していた。バリャーグはかつてロ
The
レンから
important
の
point
通
is
信
it
を
stank
受
of
けていた
fish.
と。
And stinks of fish.
この座標は新ソ連の大都市オデッサ界隈の浄化エリアに位置している。まさにロレンの影響範囲内だ。
Oh yeah, that's one of the other important lore bits from GFL1 that you kinda need to know. Not really. You can guess it from the wording here, but the Soviet Union exists. Or existed. It's now merged with the Western nations to form what they call the URNC, which is basically the UN, but they're some kind of weird future communists now as well, which is the Rosartrists, who are, which is the R in that acronym.
つまり
But whenever you see URNC, you can basically substitute it with UN, and that's functionally what it is.
罠だと思いますよ。指揮官、本当に依頼を続ける
So
気なんです
yes,
か？
we're all in agreement. This is a trap. We're gonna go spring the trap with our face and find out what happens.
グローザ、新たな座標へと向かってくれ。
通信チャンネルの確立中。
Okay, we're making a call. Who are we calling?
暗号化された通信コードですね。
Good question. Who are we
長いこ
calling?
と連絡してなかった古い馴染みだよ。
An old friend. Hopefully it's an old friend who sells guns.
なる
That
ほ
would
ど。
help.
指揮官のご旧友でしたか。でもこの依頼と何の関係が？
What do they have to do with the assignment?
オデッサは彼女のテリトリーの一つだ。この依
Sure
頼とは
hope this
無
assignment
関
has
係だ
nothing
と
to
い
do
う
with
ん
her.
だ。
Real.
通信に失敗したわ。相手は通信できる環境にないよね。
Right, call failed. That's
なんだって。
unfortunate.
グローザ、先方にメッセージを。
Hey, send a message.
内容は？
内容は
Just
私だ。
say, it's me. Okay.
通信に気を配
If
って
that is who I think it is, this is going to be both heartwarming and heartbreaking.
わかったわ。綺麗。指揮官、行く。外で見る。
Helena's still looking at the sunset, very cute.
勝手に行動しちゃダメだよ、ヘレナ。
And no, you can't go outside, it is radiation outside. You're gonna turn into a zombie if you go out there.
それなら。
And yes, people can absolutely turn into the zombie monsters that you see.
指揮官とヘレナちゃんとで車上に出ては
Mostly
どうで
animals,
し
because
ょ
most of
う
the people have died, and people now know not to expose themselves to collapse radiation, but
指揮官一緒
all the same, it's better not to get irradiated.
相手の返事を待たなきゃならないんだ。
Okay, we're waiting for a reply.
何かあればすぐにお知らせしますからですよねグローザ隊長
Yep,
指
okay.
揮官ここは私に任せて。
そうそう
Right.
心配いりませんよ指揮官ここはコルフェン
Go
と
take some
グローザ
time to
隊長が
relax? That's
預かります
definitely
から
not ominous.
分かったよ。
出発
Let's go. Okay. Well, we're gonna go entertain Helena, and they're gonna let us know when we get our call back.
それと指揮官に次の計画を教えてもらえて
Mm-hmm. There we go. Alright, we have a story node, and we have some battle nodes. Might as well go through with the story and see what we got.
綺麗指揮官
There we go, we finally get to look at the sunset.
コーラップス放射線は平気だろうけど、付近には生きムクロが出現するからね。
Oh yeah, that's the other thing.
遠距離攻撃
And
を
the
仕掛
core
けてくるよう
plot
だ。
point that they
Helena,
covered in chapter
気をつけるんだ
1
よ。
and 2 is that Helena is immune to the radiation for some reason. But she is the only one who is immune to the radiation. So, why is the little girl in a box? Why is she immune to radiation? What the fuck is going on? These are all important questions that we'll be looking to get answered. Oh, and it looks like ads just started, so some of you are in ad jail, and hopefully you'll be back soon. We'll see you in a bit. But we're gonna continue on
いい
here.
人
誰に教わったんだ。
So it seems we accidentally adopted a daughter. Oops.
コルフェン
Stuff like that happens, I suppose.
コルフェン教えた
Colfine taught me
コル
lots.
フェンの言葉を何でも真に
Or
受けるんじゃ
Colfin,
ない。
that's how they pronounce it. So,
どうして
どうしてって。なあ。
whatever you want to know, I'll
Kimi wa
teach you.
nani
Yep,
ga
okay, we have
shiritaiinda?
accidentally signed ourselves up to
Watashi ga
adopt a
oshiete
girl. Okay. Yeah? Ooh, I'm curious. Do tell about the Genshin stats. Top 19%. There you go. She redirects her gaze to the direction of the Great Wall Railway.
赤い
Red thing. Pretty.
綺麗
What is that?
何
夕焼けだよ。
That's a sunset.
夕焼け
Hmm.
黒い長い長い四角い見えない嫌い
She's mad that the trains are blocking her sunset. Understandable. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, it always depends how you define yourself or how you want to define yourself. But my rule of thumb is if you're top 50%, you're not bad.
頂上列車のことを言ってるのか。
Like, you have to be... Like, there's some boundary there. You can definitely adjust the definitions up and down a little bit, but my opinion is you can't be bad at something unless you're bottom 50%.
二つある
Oh, what's she looking at? The railway. Okay, yeah, I was right. Just trusted third-party sites, I see. But even so... And yeah, that was one of the things about GFL, is... So, every event, they'd have what they'd call a ranking map. which was one big map that you tried to go for a high score on, and these maps could take 3 or 4 hours to do a run, if you knew what you were doing, and longer if you didn't. And your best high score would be ranked at the end of the event, and if you wanted certain in-game items, you had to be top 10%. There were additional rewards for top 100 and top 10, but if you wanted actual in-game, usable combat characters, you had to hit top 10%. And when you consider that one run of these maps could take 4 hours, and they were scored, and you wanted those combat items, or those combat characters, because they were usually pretty decent, yeah, you can see how intensely sweaty that would get, and how obnoxious it would be. I'm kind of nostalgic for the events now, but at the time, they felt like suffering. Okay, so we talked about the railway. We also have a quarantine wall. The world in GFL is broken up into zones, going black, red, yellow, green, and white. Black is the most dangerous, white is the safest. So, most of this story takes place in the yellow zone, where radiation is present, but generally lower than the more dangerous zones. And specifically, civilized areas are generally either green or white. Okay, Helen is upset about her view. Okay. The railway, the walls. Yep, those walls keep people apart and keep people away from the danger. And the quarantine walls basically block off the green and white zones from the yellow and more dangerous zones.
すでに平穏を得たもの、平穏を得られると定義されたもの、そして平穏を得る資格のない者たちだ。
Well, that feels a little relevant and current. I'm not going to comment on why or how, but, you know, damn. I wonder what they were thinking about when writing that particular line of dialogue.
どれも人間の身勝手による産物に過ぎないのさ。
Don't think they rank accounts as a whole, but just individual accounts. Yeah. Well, that is what's nice about having it be official, is at least you know they have the data from everyone in there.
私?
Do you want to be in the safe zones? No, we don't, which is why we've specifically chosen a career outside of them. That is true, we live outside the walls.
私は
Oh, she wants to destroy the Great Wall. That's not good. We probably don't want to her to do that.
いろいろと問題はあるが、どれも壊すわけにはいかないんだ。
No, you're not allowed to tear down the wall. Okay, yep, we're done. Wait, what are we waiting for?
グローザとコルフェンさ。うまく仲直りできるといいんだが。
Right, so hopefully they can resolve their drama. Okay, let's see. Wolfine glances at the busy Groza from time to time. Kolfne. I'll start pronouncing it the right way eventually.
隊長。
So, the reason there's all this tension between Kolfin and Groza is because Kolfin basically ran away during the last mission. She did come back, and she did end up saving them, but being abandoned by a squad mate in a deadly environment is not conducive to a healthy relationship.
操作ガイドを後ほど送っておくわ。
でもコルフェンはグローザ隊長に説明してほしいんです。
And Kolfin is trying to make up for it, but after breaking trust like that, doesn't come back right away.
はいはい。
ポートベストで
Oh, are they finally talking about it?
コ
Oh,
ルフェ
good.
ンが行けなかったんです。
Okay, well, admitting you were wrong is the first step, so that's
仲
good.
間を見捨てるなんて間違ってます。それに活動資金も限られてるわけですし、組対のように値打ちのあるものを節約するのは当然ですよ。
理由はそれだけじゃないわ。
Kolfin is also the medic doll, and is worryingly comfortable with disposing of people. It's implied this is because she already lost her whole squad and is traumatized about it, but
他にも理由があるんですか？起動基地の帳簿に何か
girl
問
is
題でも？
not in a good headspace.
コルフェン、
コルフェン、
私たちは指揮官の戦闘小隊としてあらゆる状況に配慮しなくてはならないの。起動基地には確かに全ての人形に対応可能なメンタルバックアップ用のストレージターミナルが搭載されているわ。でもそれは小規模な施設端末に過ぎない。組対のコストはもとよりターミナルからメンタルを引き出す過程で
When a doll dies, they do
ゼロ
die,
じゃないわ。
and they do lose their recent experiences. So it's basically that problem of, if it's like, have you ever heard of the thing with the teleporter, where it's like, if you actually had a teleporter, it would be destroying your body here, and basically a clone with all of your memories walks out on the other end. So is that really you or not? And I mean, that's a philosophical thing, and some people say yes, it is you, and some people say no, it isn't, but at least for me, I'm not sure, even if I had the option. Like, I don't think I'd be comfortable teleporting. Because, like, the idea of getting killed and destroyed, and then someone with all of my memories who thinks they're me comes out the other end, that's
指揮官は
kind of
私たちを
disturbing. And is it better than being dead entirely? Maybe, but I don't know.
家族との記憶は失いたくない
It's
は
a
ず
lot
よ。
to think about.
ここよ。まずターゲットをセッティングする必要があるわ。それから分析プログラムを執行するの。最後に計測報告書がアウトプットされるから。
It's a version of you, but I don't think it is you. It's one of those things where it's like, there's a lot of philosophy to debate there, but I don't know. It's that question of, if consciousness is interrupted, is it still the same person? Like, there's an argument to be made, and you can ask yourself if you think it's facetious or not, but there's an argument that I have heard made that, how do you know that you're the same person after you wake up as when you go to sleep?
家族、
Like, you think you are.
私も
You're still in the same body. But it is possible to argue that you may be an entirely different person every day.
ポートベストであなたが戻ってこなくても、指揮官にあなたのメンタルのバックアップを残しておくようお願いするつもりだった。
And yes, we're actually family here, because GFL does love their found family mechanics. And narrative beats.
規定のルートを経て頂上列車に到着しました。
指揮官を呼んで。
Alright, and we've arrived at our destination, so they will let us
隊
know.
長
Let's see. Let's go pick a fight.
各員警戒解除。
Alright, cancel the
もう終わ
alert.
りここの進駐軍に仕事でも頼まれるかと思ったのに、こうも簡単に私たちを招き入れるなんてね。
Oh, come on, Kralik.
簡単。3ヶ月分の生活費をつぎ込んだんだぞ。
And we did have to bribe them anyway. What are you talking
私
about?
のお酒もです指揮官。
Yes, we did give them a bottle from your collection, Mei-Ling.
こういう時、酒は金同様に物を言うんだ。
They are a very useful
あ
combo.
の人、私の酒の趣味を嘲笑ってたんですよ。指揮官、さっきの一瓶は私のコレクションの中でも一番上等なミーチューだったん
Thank
です
you for the
から
lurk,
ね。
Maddie.
私ですらもったいなくて開けられなかったのに。
次の購買時に私のコーラップスピースで同じものを買ってあげるから。それと前に欲しがっていたものも含めて。
There we go.
本当ですか？
Poor girl. We pay our chief engineer in basically sake and promises. And more promises than sake.
コルフェンが覚えていてあげますよ。ありがとう、コルフェン。
And she is a miracle worker, despite
言
our
ってお
best
くが、
efforts to land
君
ourselves
に
in
酒を
horrible
買い与えてい
situations.
るのは私だよ、メイリン。
でも奪っていったのも指揮官です。
We did buy it for her, and we did take it away.
すまない。
新たな契約ですね、指揮官。
覚えておくよ。
Alright. We made a promise, so we'll have to keep it, hopefully.
酒や金が手に入ったからって初歩的な車体検査もせずに外部の人間をエレベーターに乗せちゃうわけ？無責任にも程があるわね。
何しろ今はロクサット主義合衆国連盟だからな。名目上は浄化作業を手伝うためだけど、辺境に派遣されてきた元正規軍の立場というものは極めて微妙なんだ。
So basically, the local army can't afford to do inspections because they might piss somebody important off.
粛然とかたどられし海流を越え、一周、そして分離。
幼稚はあんたでしょ。金を受け取ったからなんだってのよ。検査なんざ一切しなくていいってわけ？
So what if we bribed them? Shouldn't they have still done at least a perfunctory inspection?
確かに。
Yeah, probably, but they're getting paid off, so they can't be asked.
もしかすると私の
Oh, we triggered an alert. What happened?
起動基地の制御システムおよび人形のコントロール権限への電子攻撃を確認。高周波のジャミングにより通信障害発生。連続
Oh,
セカンダリ
somebody's
ー
trying
レ
to
ベルか
hack
ら攻
us.
撃を防ぐ。メイリン、サポートを頼む。
わかりました。
That's not good. That is really not good. Okay. Alright, so let's deal with these hackers and intruders. So we have to hold on to our control point, kill all enemies, lose no more than one unit, win within 7 turns. Easy enough. Let's see, if we stand there, we'll have a pretty good shot on most of them. I'd like to kill the Deadeye, but he has cover. Right, downed. we'll put the surprise box down here. Right, take a shot at this guy. I don't know, not really feeling this music for combat, so let me skip to the next one. That might be better. And, there we go. That's a little bit more fitting. And then our lovely melee doll. Where are we gonna put you? I guess over here. Put her there. That way, when she pauses, we can at least set those two on fire. That works. And... alright, it's gonna spawn a new unit in just a moment. So I'd like Mosin to drop the guy here. Okay. There we go, he's down. Now I can use Kralik to drop these two. Okay, yep, that'll do. Right, there they go. Those two are now on fire, which is good. Run Cheetah over here. Kill that one. He's down. And then use Coffin. And have her heal. There we go. Alright, and the big guy. We'll use cover and fight with various tactics. Bonus skills, grant buffs. Okay. So we have a bulwark here, bulwark there. I'd like to get rid of the little one before he catches up with the big one. There we go. Down, and... that'll do. And he's on fire. Excellent. And now we can take another... and that won't reach. Okay. If I sit her down here, that will reach. And then we can have the other two catch up later. Now let's see what the big guy does. Alright, well that hurt a little bit, but it's not too bad. Mosin can't reach. Nor can Cheetah. I feel like there's a... usually there's a way to lower those kind of barriers, but I don't see one. Move there, move there. And... yeah, just have her shoot. We don't actually need healing at the moment. Yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, on fire again. Okay, we're exposed, which is not great. We can use Colfine to heal. There we go.
治療装置準備完了。
I'm going for the darkness. 弱すぎよ。
And yeah, just have her attack. There.
どいて。
I'm going for the darkness.
Alright, that counts as the kill. Excellent.
もう終わりなの？まだ私の。もういいわ。次の任務は？
Okay.
凍結キャンセル完了。全システム再起動完了。権限を確認しました。2分後に
Alright,
全
so
車
now
自
we
動
just
メン
need
テ
to
ナンス
check
開
on if you've been hacked and for how long.
信号確認。追跡開始。
どこぞの雑魚が早死にしたいみたいね。
キャロリックちゃんってば電子戦得意なんですね。
私にできない戦いなんてないわ。
密集摂氏森林倒壊産卵水滅。
Okay, back to the story.
だ
So,
ったら勝負してみる？あんたの弾が底をつくが早いか、それとも私の刃があんたをバラすが早いか。
right, and I'll chop you into bits with my
追
sword.
跡継
Okay.
続不可。トラッキングで失敗したわ。数百
The
万単位の
hacker's
偽装
covered
信号を使
and
用
we
して
don't have a source. Okay.
軌道基地のデータ分析能力じゃこれだけの数に対応できない。
この手口
So we have a state-sponsored hacker, most
どう
likely.
せ白髪頭目当てなんじゃないの？何よその目は。ヘレナに決まってんでしょ。
ハッキン
Okay.
グは私たちが浄化エリアへ入ったのと
あると言いたいところだ。座標付近に近づくまではおとなしくしているものかと思っていたが、ここまで熱烈な歓迎を受けるとは。
Okay, so our client is probably trying to hack us to see if we
も
know
う一度
something that
浄
he
化エリア
doesn't.
に入り直さなくてはならない。今
新たな通信リクエストよ指揮官。
こんな時に誰からだ？
Alright, well, let's see who the caller is.
つなげてくれ。こんにちは。
Oh shit, is that who I think it is? Turn the volume down a little bit on the music. I think I
こんなお
recognize
時
that
間に
voice.
ご連絡いただくとは何か理由があってのことでしょう。詳しくご説明願い。もしもし、特にご用件がないようでしたら。
Who is it? Is it who I think it is?
私です。
Oh shit, that's Kalina. That's Colin. Aww.
君は。メッセージは届いたんだね。
So they'll explain it in a bit, because I remember this from the beta. But this is the voice of our adjutant officer from GFL1. And we are going to have to try to explain ourselves such that she's willing to talk to us again. Because GFL1 hasn't actually ended yet, so we don't know exactly how it ends, but considering how how we are reintroduced to her currently, it's pretty clear that it did not end on a high
No.
note.
ねえ、
はい。
Okay. It seems she will talk to us, so that's good.
なんだ。少々厄介なことに巻き込まれていてね。君に迷惑をかけずに済むといいんだが。
Mm-hmm.
その、もし、つまりその、もし興味があるなら、詳し
Now
く
the
説
question
明
is,
しよ
will
う
she
か。
help us out?
連絡できる時間は限られています。
Okay. She won't talk long, that's fine.
まずは座標地点へと向かい依頼を達成したふりをしてください。
Proceed to the coordinates, create the illusion that you've completed your assignment. Okay.
まさか君もこの一件に関わっているのか。
And Kalina knows about the contract, so that's interesting.
この通信は危険です。本件に
And
関し
she
て
wants to talk to us face to
一度
face.
顔
Well,
を
that's a
合わせ
good
ておくべき
sign.
かと。オデッサ付近の ODE01 衛星都市ステーションに
Okay.
お任せします。
分かっ
When
た
we can. Okay.
システム上でそちらのコードを変更しておきました。
And she's sending us a new ID. Excellent.
さい
ありがとう。
それでは再開できるのを楽しみにしています。
I hope she means that.
指揮官
Chikikan. Ah, that was nice to hear that from her.
トラッキング
Little
失敗よ
depressing, but
指揮官
nice.
ああ、トラッキング。
自動メンテナンス完了。システムに異常なしと。あれ指揮官、今のって一体
So
誰
who
の
was it on the call?
今の
You'll find out in a bit. Stay tuned.
あの人私たちのこととっても詳しいみたいでしたね。
She
あの
does.
人は
環境情報及び通行コードの受信を確認。
Oh, Groza knows.
あの人は指揮官の古い友人よ。
My former associate and a very old friend. Indeed.
馴染みがなんだってのよ。白髪頭を連れて行けって言われたらおとなしく連れてくっての？
Can we trust Kalina with our
本当に当て
lives?
になるわけ？
Yes, we
報
can.
酬は？
この旧友
For a
の依
woman
頼
that I
は
probably had write
必ず達成させる。
400,000 combat reports.
彼女は絶対的な信頼のおける人物だ。
Yep, like he said. Absolute trust.
わお、指揮官がそこまで言い切るなんて。隊長はご存知なんです？コルフェもお会いしてみたいです。
会えるよ。
Yup,
いつかね。
you will.
グローザ、環境情報を読み取り、比較分析後に新ルートを作成してくれ。新たな座標付近の浄化予定エリアを迂回。なんとかして3日以内にたどり着くぞ。
And we need to get there in 3 days. Let's go.
お前か、久しぶりだな。
Oh, hey.
ああ、久しぶり。奇遇だな。線路を敷設中の浄化予定エリアをどう通過したものかと考えていたが、まさか駐在していたのが君だったとは。もう10年になるか。時が経つの
Yeah,
は
that's the
早い。
funny thing about this being 10 years later, is all the characters we meet in GFL1 that show back up in
確か
GFL2
にもう10
get
年
the,
にな
oh
る。
wow, it's been 10 years response.
調子はどうだウスリージュ。今は上位だったかな。
よしてくれ。
あ
俺は所詮上位止まりだよ。
This captain isn't going any further
い
up.
ずれ平坦に配属されるんだ。頂上列車よりかは有望だろ
And yeah, that is an upgrade.
どちらも数世紀前の装備でロレンの辺境を守ってる。大した違いはないよ。
Still defending the border using equipment from several centuries ago. Not much difference there.
う。数世紀とは。そりゃまた大げさだな。
Well, there is an old joke that mankind will still be using the M2 on Mars, so maybe not.
そこの人形に被験する個体なんてここには数えるほどしかいない。
グローザかそっちじゃ民生用人形をベースとした戦術人形は採用しないんじゃなかったか
And yeah, the army generally doesn't use standard tactical
俺
dolls.
たちに必要なのは持続的なメンテナンスとホームウェアのアップグレードだ。君のグローザ同様にね。
Well, that's the peril of not using off-the-shelf equipment.
設備は老朽化し続け、装備の類も更新が止まったままだ。一方、浄化エリアは汚染の深刻な地域に向かって拡大し続けてる。それに加え、最近は生き袋やバリャーグどもがそこら中を暴れ回ってる時だ。仕事はやりづらくなるばかりさ。
Yup.
見ろ、異常発生だ。
A situation right on cue.
何があった？
第32路線区間の021路線の防衛軍が防衛線を突破して浄化エリアへ侵入しようとするバリャーグに遭遇した。
Alright, the gangs are trying to break through the wall again. And this guy is going to ask us to go
通
clean
過を
them
許可
up
して
in
もら
order
っ
to
た
let
例
us
に
through.
手を貸そうか、フセリ。
そりゃ助かる。弾薬が節約できるよ。
バリアー
Alright,
グ
so
相
let's
手
go
に
fight
大
us some
げさだな。
gangsters then.
戦闘頻度が上がってる。だが配給は変わらずだ。となれば、できるだけ戦闘回数を減らすしかない。今の状況じゃ、年を越せるかどうかも疑問だよ。
Alright,
そういう
so
なって。
lack of supplies are the same everywhere.
こっちなんて2週間前、数年の貯蓄をつぎ込んでやっと手にしたドローンを一瞬で失ったんだぞ。
そうだな。そういうことなら頼んだよ、指揮。
心配するな。グローザ、作戦準備。
了解。
Alright, let's do this. One removal of some gangsters coming right up. Tech isn't that bad, come on. Alright, well there they are. What do we got? 6 enemies. Quickly sort by combat effectiveness.
投降しな
Put
さ
those
い。
in there. We're gonna have a bunch more of them spawn. This should be easy enough. Okay. An elemental enemy. None of them are in the barrel blast radius, so there's no point doing that. Get rid of him.
確保。
And... Let's see... Don't have the range to throw that where I would want to throw it. Unless we move up. And then... Probably... Yeah, let's do that.
見て見て。おやおや。
Alright, get rid of the sniper first.
治療法準備完了。
And then Kralik. Where can I have you move to? She can only run that way. Yeah, she was kind of the wrong one to bring for this mission. Because there's no good way of getting her down there. That's fine, we'll just run her this way. Alright, and the rest of them are going to move forward, that's fine. Oh, and we lost our cover. Oh well. It's annoying. How do I want to do this? First off, where can Kralik get to? Get over there.
計画通り。
If I have Mosin blow up the barrel, That'll kill one of the docks, but only one, so that's kind of a waste. Cheetah, can she... Cannot. Okay. So... have her shoot. At... probably the medic.
どいて。
計画通り。
Have Mosin delete the elemental.
みんなのために。
バンバーン。
Have her move down there. And heal herself.
治療装置準備完了。
There we go. And... thankfully, we're still in cover, which is good. The monsters are gonna rush forward. And now it's finally worth it to blow up the barrel.
バンバーン。
If I can move to such a location as I have a shot on the barrel, like right there. And then... boom. There go 4 of them. There goes the last one.
みんなのために。
And there we go. Perfect.
ファーストラブいるよ。私たちの勝利よ。同志たち。
Nice. Oh, and we ran out of stamina. So... thankfully... Mika gave us a bunch of stuff to begin with, so... Alright, Varjager's neutralized.
それじゃ。
幸運を祈る。また会えることを願って。
Yep.
こちらもだ。
Alright, well, little mission taken care of for Captain Usuri. And now onwards we go.
ここの軍人、これまでのとはなんか違うわね。
正確に言えば、ここの軍は兵站駐屯軍と呼ばれていて、頂上列車
Yep, this is
進
an
駐軍に
outpost
は
garrison.
属していない。
やってることは同じなのに？
兵站駐屯軍は主に浄化エリアの事前清掃と線路の敷設を。
そう、精鋭部隊のようなものだ。
So question for you guys. Do you want me to actually go through and read all of the story plot points? Or would it be better to focus on just the combat? Because we did kind of go through a lot of this material when we were playing the beta. So I don't know if it really adds value for me to read through it again, or if we should just blitz through the story portion, since you can always go back and watch me react to it in VOD. So, from beta, I mean. So, up to you guys, but if you wouldn't mind, I think I'm gonna start skipping these. Just because it's a lot of reading for minimal plot progression right now. And also, if you're planning to play it yourself, I'm assuming you're gonna read it, so.
まあとにかくこうして無事に通過できたんだ。通行コードも使わずに済んだし、線路の敷設を目にした時から1年分の予算を費やす覚悟はしていたんだがな。
でも私たちの通行コードはすでに
万が一のためだよ。
ここが浄化予定エリアですか。外の汚染エリアと何ら
So
変
they're
わらないよう
continuing
に
to
見えま
expand
す
the
けど。
railway because the railway is required to maintain the safe zones. Okay.
浄化車両が走るようになれば、これまで見た浄化エリアらしくなるよ。
今の速度だと28時間21分後に目
Oh
標エ
good,
リ
we're
ア
ahead
内
of
へと
schedule.
動力リミットを解放。ベクトルエンジンをフル稼働させろ。
エンジン稼働制限解除。速度を時速 210km に上昇。
予定所要時間19時間43分に短縮。
Alright, so now we're gonna get there even faster.
急がないとダメなんでしょうか、指揮官。この前の
面会場所を変更したことで、依頼側も新たに準備を始めているはずだ。 前回のハッキングも大方時
Basically,
間を
since
稼
we
ぐた
know
めだ
this
ろ
is
う。
a trap, we want to get there as fast as we can.
今はまだ早いが、メイリン、この依頼を終えたらイエローエリアの集落で車体の整備がてら数週間の休暇を取ろう。
Yep, okay.
ありがとうございます指揮官。指揮官との契約がまた一つ増えちゃいましたね。
Polfney is gonna hold us
私
to
の
our
信用
fates.
も地に落ちたようだな。
Oh no. We're being held to account by this little gremlin.
のことずーっと信頼してましたよ。
I'm not sure that's reassuring.
凶暴、虚空、歪曲せし渦より来たる。
What is she?
危険が迫ってる。
Alright,
左
there's a
前方に
panic.
ユ
Or
ニッ
there's
ト
an
が
alert.
車載観測レーダーの権限解放。
What is the alert? We will find out.
浄化車両の影響で映像識別。
メイリン、
了解。
Alright, combat. Let's go. Who are we fighting? More Elids and a couple of Varjägers. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's do this. And... Alright, that looks good. Let's do this. Like to get Gruza up, or not Gruza. Like to get Mosin up on the wall so she can deal with some of the... I'd like to deal with the Toad first. No, the Toad's not alerted yet. Who's alerted? Just the front two, so we'll deal with him first. There we go. Downed. Let's pick up the box. Right, have the Overwatch zone. Then we will move... Let's see... I shouldn't trigger an alert if I run through here. Or there. That's probably the best spot. There we go. Man, that thing has a lot of health. Okay. Then we can move Kralik up to just outside of the alert zone. And end. Oh, that did trigger the alert. Damn, okay. That's not ideal. I guess setting them on fire does count as doing damage, so oh well. The good news is that I can move Mosin over here, deal with the Toad, get rid of it. Then we can move... Let's see, I'd like to move her... There looks good. There we go. That heals Kralik, then Kralik can go over here. And attack. Okay, yep. There we go. And Polfne we can move up here and have her heal. There we go. Okay, next. 3 remaining. Do I have a shot from up here? No. Do I have a shot from here? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, so now we just have the frog and the bat to deal with. Kill the bat first. And then over here to kill the toad. There we go. Nice. Alright, well that was easy enough.
ベクトルエンジンの稼働状況は極めて良好。現在の速度時速 203km。
18時間29分後に目的のエリアへと到達予定。
Okay, still on target.
何かと思えばただの生き袋じゃないのよ。
Yep, just a few
ただの
elements.
生き袋で助かったよ。
浄化エリアにも生き袋がいたんですね。
And
ここは
yes,
浄化予定エリアだからな。清掃作業がまだ完全に終わってないん
Ellade's
だ
in a
ろ。
pre-purification zone
依頼
because
人
they
の
haven't
戦力
finished
に
yet.
ついて私たちは無知も同然だわ。短縮できる時間にも限りがある。襲撃が起きるのは時間の問題よ。
そうだな。
Alright, yep.
コルフェンに提案があります。
What you thinking, Colfin?
提案？
奴らの必要としているものが私たちの手にある限り、敵は絶対に諦めたりしないんですよね。
Okay, so what are you thinking?
指揮官はヘレナちゃんとメイリンちゃんを連れて先に ODE01 ステーションへと向かい、残りのメンバーだけで敵と撃ち合うのはどうでしょう。そうすれば
That is not the worst
敵が気
idea.
づいた時には箱はとっくに軌道基地を離れてるわけですし、あと
私たちに一泡吹かされたと知って、奴らが
And
君
that
た
is
ちを
the
生かし
risk.
ておく
Yes,
と
they
は思え
might
な
just
い。
kill you out of revenge.
指揮官、それってコルフェンのこと心配してくれてるんです。
コルフェン、その喋り方はよしてくれ。
Yeah, it is a little
仰せ
depressing.
のままに。
コルフェン、作戦計画の検討中よ。
はーい、隊長。
Okay.
私は残ります。ベクトルエンジンがいつ故障するとも限りませんし。
Alright, so what's the
コルフェ
plan?
ンの案に賛成よ。
確かに3人を守るよりかは断然楽そうね。
私を守る必要はない。護衛が必要なのはメイリンと完全免疫体とおぼしきヘレナの2人だけだ。
Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the dialogue because we did see this already. So. And it is a lot of reading. Oh, cutscene, there we go. Hold on, let me pause that. Oh hey, it's our fuckboy in chief.
残り時間は
約束の時刻まであと27時間です。閣下。
Hmm. Alright, so he definitely does have a trap planned for us. That much is obvious. Now the only question is... Are we screwed if we run into it?
奴らの位置は見つかったのか。
サンプルのジャミングは153時間9分57秒前に消失。W20690782 浄化エリア付近で当該小隊のシステムに追跡チームが侵入した後、居場所を完全にロストしました。
Okay.
当該小隊はすでにルートを変更したものと推測されます。近隣の浄化エリアから彼らの通行コードが使用された形跡は見つかっていません。浄化予定エリアを入念に調査し、当該小
Yep. Villain monologue, they're catching on to us, but they haven't caught our scent yet. And then... into the city. Oh, and hey, grenade launcher. How about that? Okay, ambush. What a surprise. Alright, so let's deal with this ambush.
投降しなさい。 試してみる。
Frolic. And let's do this. Okay, so behind us. Those haven't been alerted yet. Those ones have. Those ones haven't. Okay. So... Oh yeah, pause the music for the cutscenes. Let's turn that back on. Actually. Something a little bit more suited to combat. There we go. So we have two Diner Gates and a Deadeye. And I have an AoE ability, so... There we go.
もういいでしょ
Огонь по готовности.
Right,
Огонь
there
по
goes
готовности.
one, there goes two.
バン
Still gonna be in cover there.
試して
Actually,
み
we
る。
can probably have Kralik do it. So move there, use Quenching Slash, and then that'll teleport her back to where she was at the beginning. Excellent.
計画通り。
And we can have Mosin move up here. And kill one of the Deadeyes.
みんなのために。
バカ
Even if we move up there, it's still gonna be in cover. There it won't be. Okay, I can work with that. And down. Excellent. And now, let's see, we have two over there, two over here. Don't really have a safe spot, per se. That might be good. Go with that.
どいて
みんなのために。
And down. The second one is alerted. And have Kralik hop over here and slice him in the face, because, you know, why not? Hopefully that won't kill, so let's see what we can do with Cheetah here. Yeah. And now I would like Kralik to be able to kill, but that actually would. There we go.
あんたが私の相手？
Deleted. Oh, but we accidentally woke them up. Oops. It could be worse. Alright, well that'll kill it.
粉々になって
From the flanking attack.
計
And we
画
get
通
the
り。
free heal. And that'll finish him off. Let's go.
確保。
There we go. Easy enough.
もう終わりなの？まだ私の。
Hey, and we got a level. Nice.
もういいわ。
Alright, we have another story node. We can do some more branch nodes. I think I feel like doing, so let's do that. Actually... before we do that, I think it's probably time to go do some upgrades. Holy frame rate, Batman. That was weird. Right. Mission completed. Oh, I know why it's stuttering. Hold on. Huh. That's weird. I wasn't getting frame rate issues earlier, but it seems to be lagging out a bit now for some reason. Get a bunch of stuff because we just finished a bunch of story missions. Do we have... There we go. I wanted to pull for Swomi again, because we have the resources. Let's see if we got anything. Aw, just purples. No SSR. Hey, but we got an MP7. I can work with that. We got her. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Let's go. Oh, she's beautiful. And she's also a recurring character from GFL1, Swomi. And we got a bunch of other stuff too, but... Oh, we got a Spas 12. Nice. Let's go. Right, so we need to go take a quick peek at her model, and also get her some upgrades. Because Swomi was not in the beta. We have a better gun for her, since I pulled her gun already. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, she's... Oh, she's cute. Look at her. She's really cute. If we pat her head, she gets mad. Aww. Yeah, it does look like they mostly stuck with the costume from GFL1, which is nice. A lot of the characters do have like additional in boxes and bags that they're carrying now. Oh, and she gets embarrassed if we come close. Huh. Let's get her some levels. There we go. Good stuff, Swomi. Now, gun upgrades. I don't think we have any calibration upgrades for her gun. We haven't unlocked attachments yet. And that is the best gun we can give her, so that's all good. And then for Cheetah, she uses the MP7, so the fact that we've found a new MP7 is all the better. let's quickly enhance that. It's not terrible. And I kind of want to keep rolling, but I don't think we can afford to at the moment. Let's see what else I unlocked. Some new stuff. A few more collapse pieces. But not too much more. And we can now start training Swomi in the dispatch room. Already raised her to level 15. And we need to give her a gift. Oh, and she likes that pair of headphones we found. How about that? Huh. Alright, now we've given her a gift. And now we need to actually clear a stage with her, but we can worry about that in a minute. Because what I want to do first is go show off the dormitory. Which is definitely one of the coolest added features. They promised us that you will eventually be able to walk around inside the whole ship. But for now, you can visit the dolls in their dorms. So Mosin doesn't have any outfits available. But we can choose which poses she's in. Right now we have access to deep sleep and reading. The rest of them are unlocked when she gets more levels, but... we go into photo mode here. Hey, Dessa! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, raiders, for those of you who don't know me. I am Dessa's art brother, Invictus, your friendly neighborhood OG-san, and tonight we are playing Girls Frontline 2, because it is release day, and I have been waiting for literally 4 years for this game to come out, and it has finally come out, so it is a good day. And yes, I am in my very, very cute cat girl form, Nya. Do you like it, Nya? But yeah, I was just showing off the dormitory here, which is basically, for all the girls in the gacha, you can visit them in their dorms. So, our beloved Mosin here is, and yes, I will do my best to do that. She's reading. We can also... forget if we can... oh yeah, we can tap her head. And they have various poses, so one of the other ones is sleeping, which she has a perfectly nice bed. I'm not sure why she sleeps on the couch, but I do kind of get it, because I've been in the same spot. But you can walk around the dorm room, you can say hello, and... oh yeah, let me go back to the doll list. Let me show off who I've unlocked so far. We just, like, mere moments ago pulled Swomi, so... Swomi's another one of the SSR characters. And I was coming in here because I wanted to take a look at her poses. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. By all means. I know how it is when you had to end stream for a reason, so please do get some water, get some rest, and help the fam out. But I really appreciate the raid. And hopefully I'll see you around. Thank you for the head pats, Dessa. But seriously, look at how cute Swomi is. Like, I keep gushing about it, but it's also true. Like, the models in this game are so good. They put so much detail into them. Like, you can really tell from the materials on the model that, like, they put a ton of effort into this. Oh, and she's observing a can of surströmming. Because Swomi is canonically Finnish, so I guess that makes sense. Seriously, though, they did a great job with the models of the characters. half of me expects, and I think I'm onto something here, that they're going for the Overwatch effect. Like, people are definitely going to export these models and use them for things. And if that gives the game an additional popularity boost, I can't really say I'm against it. It helps that all the girls are really cute, too. So now we need to clear a mission with Suomi in order to unlock her for use on dispatch missions, so I think we've upgraded her pretty much as we can. Yeah, okay, we did. So now, the next step is to actually do either a campaign or a supply mission. Oh yeah, we hit level 18, so we unlock the next level of supply missions. We should do that. Who do we have available? Sort by combat effectiveness. And I will dismantle the team I currently have set up, because that's not really the optimal one. And I want to play around with using Suomi a bit. That should do. Alright, so 6 enemies. A pretty even distribution, so move Mosin over there, have her delete the guy in the back with a sniper effect. Have Suomi take care of this guy. Downed. Then that's a clear shot. That is not a clear shot. Or wait, that's Kralik, so she's gonna be meleeing anyway. Can she reach any of the guys up there? No, so we'll have her attack from here. That works. And down. Okay. Set that one on fire. And then put Cheetah there and have her use Surprise Box. So that way, hopefully, if we get attacked, or rather, when we get attacked, she'll get counterfire. Or not. I guess it's out of range. Interesting. Okay. See, 2 clean shots from there. I think that's what we want to do. And then... yeah, we're not going to be able to hit multiple with the area of effect, so... might as well get rid of this guy. There we go. Now, Kralik should... hopefully have the movement. Yep, she does. To go get the guy in back. So we're gonna get rid of him. Set him on fire again, and then from here we should have a clean shot. And down. That should do it. Hey, mission cleared. Let's go. Nice. And let's head over to basic and this, because I don't think I unlocked this one yet. Okay. Looks like we have 5 enemies here. And... we're sorting by combat effectiveness. That should do. Let's go. From here, she should have a pretty clean shot on a couple of them.
配置完了。
Oh, Rosa was covering. Okay, that's fine. Not great, but not terrible. If I can soften up Rosa a bit first, that'd be good. We're not gonna have the range to melee the rush bat. I don't think. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get in melee range. We're like 1 square away, which is unfortunate. Let me try. Nope, that's not going to reach. That would. So we're going to try Fireworks Festival from here, because that's going to let us hit Rosa and soften her up. Then we can move Mosin up here, and hopefully finish her off. Gonna have to see if it works. Not quite. Okay. Alright, so since we're not going to be able to get in melee range, we're just going to have to end turn up there. Alright, well at least now it's on fire. It's always better to have your enemies on fire. I didn't see the sniper up there. Okay, not terrible. That's fine, I can work with this. We're gonna have... Didn't bring a healer this time, but that's okay. Alright, well we can get Groza and Nemesis injured. Actually, I think I'd prefer to put it there. And then use Snowfield here. Well, that'll hit all 3 of them. Okay, that works. That's much better. Nice. Okay. And we get some shield and some healing, which is very much appreciated. Then we can move Mosin there. We had a shot at Nemesis, that'd be great. But I don't think there's anywhere we can move it as a clean shot at Nemesis. So instead, we're just going to take a regular shot. Then we'll move Cheetah up there. Kill that one. And our lovely melee fighter Kralik is going to hopefully deal with this guy. Yep, there we go. Now we just need to worry about Nemesis. That's stung, but our shielding keeps us safe. So... now she's finally in the open, so we can deal with her. Nice. Okay. Mission accomplished. Excellent. We're getting pretty close. We're at level 19 of 20. Just need a little bit more experience, and then we're going to unlock all the level 20 stuff, so... that's exciting. Quickly claim my mission rewards here. And then see if there's anything new as far as alerts go. Ah, yes, we should now have finished unlocking the dispatch room. Which means we can now assign Suomi to dispatch missions. And it's communication. But we need a doll with resourcefulness, and we don't currently have one. Well, we'll work on that. That's okay. Quickly look at the level set. And then this will get stronger as we increase our affection levels. Right now, we haven't gotten any of our dolls to affection levels above 1, so we're still working on that.
昨日チェックしてなかったから指揮官に見つかる前に何とかしないと。
And... oh, we got a new informational bubble. Ooh, okay. Oh, and the hunter assessment. Get rewards for completing stages. And then basically get free stuff for doing it. We can do that. That sounds easy enough. Besides, I'm kind of combat-brained at the moment anyway, so... okay. This is the hunter assessment. New module developed. Consider it a kind of a video game. Okay. So basically it's tactics tutorial. That's fine. So eliminate units, that's easy enough. Just the basics to start off with. That's what we were expecting from level 1, to be fair. So... 2. Third one spawns, third one gets shot in the face. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, continue. Right, cover exists. You can bypass cover by going around it. Okay. Nothing too groundbreaking so far. New enemy spawns behind cover. So we go around the cover. Okay. Next. Deal with the Chris Mole. Scratch one Chris Mole. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty brain dead as far as actual difficulty goes. I'm hoping that we get some actually difficult ones soon. But it is mostly tutorial, so I'm not too shocked. Okay, soften him up. Then shoot him in the face for max damage. New enemy. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Right, just shoot with Groza first to soften him up. And finish him off. Nice. Next. Okay, Confectant's Index is basically a mana bar. Having a high value, you can use to spend on skills. Makes sense to me. Okay. Or use suppression, which will break his guard. And then we can shoot to finish him off. Alright, new enemies will spawn in this round.
ターゲット確認。
We can use the grenade.
逃げられると思う。
And now there's one guy left.
任務完了。みんな、け
Very nice. Let's see. How do I... So 3 branches of enemies.
ええ。
Use the grenade on those ones.
ターゲット確認。
何見てるの？
Now Cheetah should hopefully be able to kill all of these. Yep, okay, that'll kill all of them.
見て見て。こっちを見なさい。
Now Vepley should be able to use her ability. Probably that guy. Nope. Okay, there we go. That'll wipe these 3 out. And Shazam. There we go.
私がいれば何もし
So basically, try to make sure your explosions aren't blocked by barriers, because that'll weaken them. This guy has effectively infinite guard. And he has infinite guard because they're trying to show us how destroying cover works. And that will blow up his cover. Then it doesn't matter how much guard he has. Because you can only use your guard if you're behind cover. Okay. Now these two should respawn. Or spawn, rather. They can't respawn because they weren't spawned in the first place. That's not how that works.
正しい選択だね。
Right, delete him.
いくよ。ちゃんと戦力配置を考えれば勝利への道は
Alright. And we can claim our reward. Excellent. That's the one we did. Now to cover utilization 2. Yep, there was a typo in that, but we're just gonna ignore it. Utilization. We know they meant utilization. Okay. Now we should be able to move Kulfin up here and hopefully finish him off. Yep, there we go. First enemy, now it's going to spawn in the new one. Let's see, Groza's attack does 4 stability
どこ
damage,
かな？
and Kulfin's does 3, so we definitely want to attack first with Groza. Now his guard's broken. And bada bing, bada boom. 2 down, 1 to go. It's not nice to shoot people in the back, but damn is it effective. And hey, whatever works, honestly. They want me to shoot people in the back, I will shoot people in the back. I'm not picky about things like that. Alright, elements Attacks can have elements. Basically match your damage types to enemy weaknesses. Okay, stability damage is calculated first. So if you induce stability break, it'll only benefit from basic cover. Okay. So we have an acid attack,
どこかな
and we have a hydro attack. So... that will break his guard and nearly kill him. Then this should actually kill him. There we go. And now that he's exposed, we can finish him off. Okay. Basically, use elements to break stability even faster. Makes sense to me. Right, melee attacks have a short range, but less protection from cover. Okay. And we deny him the cover protection because it's melee. Which is what it's trying to teach us, and that is a pretty simple lesson, so I get it. Alright. And... there.
もう終わりなの？まだ私の。
I know I've said it so many times, but Jesus Christ, these models are pretty. You just think about some artist sitting there for dozens of, if not hundreds of hours, sculpting every detail of that character. It always kind of blows my mind. Right, so... I think we want to kill this guy first, because we want protection from ranged attacks. And... yep, that should do. We'll find out momentarily if that was the right decision. Looks like it was. Right, we should be able to finish him off. Shazam. Right, mission cleared. Next mission. Right, ladders allow you to access high ground. High ground lets you ignore cover. Simple enough. Okay, move up there. Shoot from high ground to ignore his cover. Yeah, we need to be in cover. And hopefully shoot at the guy outside, so he doesn't have the movement to come get us. There we go. Right, since we're in cover, that's not too much of a problem. Now, since these guys left themselves exposed, don't mind if I do.
勝った？当たり前ですよ。コルフェンは容赦なんてしないんですから。そうそう。
Alright. Excellent. When a unit is on the edge of full body cover, it will move one tile out of cover in order to conduct a leaning attack. So basically the same as XCOM. If you're in cover, you can lean out to remain in cover yourself, but still make a clear shot. Easy enough. 2 bats. We only have 1 allied unit, so we're going to do that. it's going to charge us, but it doesn't have a shot. And then we're going to shoot it again. And we're going to try the same trick. Yeah, it's not much of a puzzle when the solution is this obvious, but can't really say I'm complaining either. Free currency is free currency, after all.
永劫なる国土との別れ降臨せよ
Right, there's our reward again. Hey, we completed level 1. Let's try moving on to advanced skills. Okay. There are various kinds of interactive objects and battlefield supplies you can find when a unit's near the object. Click the button that pops up to interact. You can click on the object to view where it can be interacted from. Okay. Increase the unit's damage by 30%. Interacting units can continue to move with remaining mobility. Okay. That won't kill. That would. Oh, okay, so we can't tank that shot. Let's try that again. I didn't think that was going to get us killed instantly, but good to know. So what did I... Then return to the original location. So we definitely want to pick up the ammo refill. We don't have the move. So what am I missing here? Oh, I know what I'm missing. Hold on. Move there. I always forget that that's how that works. That lets us target all 3 enemies, because it's a radius of 1 square around the enemy, not around us. Okay. I get it now. Okay. End action. Now we need to dash across. Now we can interact with this to finish the mission. There we go. Good stuff. All in all, not that complicated. Activate conveyor belts to move whatever's on them off of them. Okay. Okay. Activate another conveyor belt. Activate another conveyor belt. And then... That's all the move we have, so end turn. And interact. There we go. Easy enough. Right, some skills can generate tiles on the ground, which will inflict negative statuses. Good to know. Right, now we have a Hydro weakness. Now we can use Tololo. who deals hyper damage.
星々をターゲット確認
And she gets 2 attacks, which is
落ちた
definitely fair and balanced.
作戦完了っとあ戻らない
Nice. Control points, basically, blue is ours, red is enemy. Don't lose your control points. And make sure you take theirs. I can do that. We need to kill that guy.
行くわよ弱すぎよ
And that guy. We're gonna move Kralik up here and attack.
弱すぎよ
Right, now there's a Thode. Gonna move here, shoot him out of the way. Now, hopefully Kralik has the move to get into the command point.
ええ
There we
任
go.
務完了みんな
Next. Okay, evacuation. Getting the hell out of Dodge. Easy enough. Okay. Run and attack. Here we go, they're gonna chase. They don't have enough move to actually catch us. And now, just run for the exit. And out. Okay,
もう
excellent.
終わりなのまだ
Simple enough. Claim our rewards from that. See if we can figure this one out. When a weathered structure collapses, it instantly eliminates all units within its area of effect and generates cover. Your units can topple a weathered structure by approaching it or by using skills that destroy cover. Okay. Pull it that way. Well, I guess over here, probably. Or there, actually, is what we want to do. Okay. Pull it that way, deal with the enemies. And end action. One more enemy. We can use our skill to knock it over. And he's down. Excellent. That's not so difficult. Right, we need to evacuate allied units.
ええ
Nemesis does not have much move. So, I don't think they're going to be fast enough to catch us. The Chrismals probably would be.
ええ
Move grows up here. Hold on. I see what we have to do, and what we have to do... Rewind to the beginning. Confirm rewind.
ターゲット確認
Activate it. Then... Need to kill the Chrismals.
隙あり
Now we have to run here. Activate it. And hopefully... shoot that one. Now, hopefully the bears behind us won't be able to catch us. Which they can't. And that gives us enough momentum
行くわよ。
to evacuate. Excellent. Okay.
永劫なる国土との別れ。
Right, mission's completed. Now we just need to do battlefield mechanics 2. Elevatable cover can be moved with a switch. So the first thing we would like to do is drop their cover. I assume we probably have to raise our cover. Okay, so we do have to raise our cover. Okay.
森を
I see. Okay. What if we raise our cover? We still can shoot. Yeah, we have to do Nemesis first. Drop their cover. Shoot. I had thought our cover was going to block our shots, but it doesn't. Okay. Now we have full cover.
行くわよ。
So we can just eliminate them at our leisure. Easy enough. And down go the rush bats. Very
任務完了。
nice.
みんな警戒を怠らない。
Okay. Now what are we thinking? And units can move while they're on top of the lift. So we use the lift. Get rid of the Thode. Because that lets us ignore its cover. And those two are going to spawn. Kill one of bats. They can't reach us because we're in full cover. Kill the other bat.
永劫なる国土との別れ。
Okay. Escort missions. Okay. I despise escort missions, but alright, let's try that.
どいて。
Okay. It moves. We get chased. Whole metric fuck ton of enemies spawn. Obviously, we have to charge in. Because the chasing enemies are going to be really strong. So... that's not going to count as a kill. And Rosa doesn't get her area of effect right now. Okay. We'll have to see if this works, because I don't think it will, but we will try.
行くわよ。
Okay. Oh, it does get... Okay, it is fast enough to catch. I mean, clearly... Clearly we were right at the beginning of turn 2. The thing is, there's no cover. So I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do here. Because there's no cover and we don't have an area of effect, so there's no way to blast through. Maybe if we do that, and then that. Okay, there goes most of them. Okay, that's the trick. So we need to get the escort unit to protect our characters, and then it works. Basically just showing off that escorts aren't inherently useless, they're just annoying and unpredictable. Oh, hey. Wait, mission failed. Why, though? Like, oh, we just ran out of time, but... Huh. But the escort unit didn't have enough move to actually get to the... Huh. I don't think I did anything wrong there. That's weird. I thought I had that one figured out. Huh. What is it, the exact wording of the victory condition? Survives and successfully reaches its destination. Which is there. Has enough move to get to here. So we definitely don't want to block that square. So we shouldn't stand anywhere on this pathway, and we have to make sure it's clear. Okay. Okay, and that should leave enough room to run all the way forward, hopefully. It chases us. Okay, do you have the movement? Movement's blocked, so... Okay. So we move her there. Clear the way in the middle. It moves. Now it can get to the pathway. Okay, there we go. Alright. Makes sense. Elimination, kill a specific enemy. Okay. Okay. There, we're going to get chased, but none of those should have the reach to actually get to us. And then go kill that one specifically. And mission cleared. Okay. Activate a switch. Units on the tile connected to the remote control joystick tile will be pushed in the designated direction. And you can throw things off of cliffs in order to kill them instantly. Okay. Okay. Already did that one. Oh, we have to move over here in order to be able to activate this one. Okay. That's easy enough. Right, the enemies are gonna run in front of the tower. Do I have a time limit on this one? I do not. Okay. Okay, that one moves there. That one moves there. Throw it off a cliff. Throw it off a cliff. End action. Now I just need this one. Throw that into the chasm, mission accomplished. Okay. After all, why should we be doing the hard work when we can use gravity? Pipes provide cover, but they also explode. Good to know. Or we can stand here, and then we'll have a shot at both. Okay, now that's going to explode. Oh, hold on. I understand. She is not going to be able to get a shot at that one. So, we need to use her to have a shot at this one. Now that's going to get ready to explode, and now we should be able to get a shot from here. Need an angle. Let's see if that does it. Okay, now the fuel canister's also about to explode. And there we go. Excellent. Okay, easy enough. There's the R. And we get another free two pool tickets. Very nice. Very, very nice. Enemy mechanics. Enemy mechanics 2. Allied mechanics. I mean, if we keep progressing through this, we're probably going to get enough for a 10 pull, and then I'm just going to go do the 10 pull. Because I would like to see what we get from that. Hopefully we'll... Ah, the gun does it. Right. Okay. Basically, you'll get puddles on the ground of where you need to avoid. And it's going to tell you what the boss is going to do next turn. Okay. And that's going to be out of range, so we need to stand here so we actually have a shot. Alright, it attacks our cover and threatens to destroy it. So we need to move Nemesis over here so she has a clean shot. There we go. So I'm not sure why the frame rate is suddenly stuttering this hard, but Hopefully it stops doing that soon. Prefer not to need to turn graphics down, but I have to, and that's it. Okay. Incoming explosives, so move and fire. Those are both threatened. How much health does he have left? Not much, actually. Okay. She doesn't have any guard left anyway, so... Okay. Not ideal, but not terrible. Move, shoot, and kill. There we go.
あ当たり前ですよ。コルテの容赦なんて。
Sweet. Okay. Units within the range of the focused stare will be attacked upon trying to use basic attacks or skills. Avoid the surveillance area. So basically, Overwatch zones. If you're within a Deadeye's surveillance area, you'll be attacked upon movement. Okay, so that's surveillance. So we need to move and then shoot. Okay. Now we need to not move. There we go. Okay. Spawners can break open and release a specified enemy units after a certain number of turns. Click on the spawner for more details. Deal with it before it turns into a monster. Okay. Don't think they get a ranged attack, so... Let me kill the spawners first. Okay. Yep, Crystals are melee only, so that's fine. There we go. Let's see. So I have to get to the corner. And I only have one-shot attacks. Can't reach cover over there. I can reach cover here. Try this. Okay, so they all do activate individually. But that will get us killed immediately, so that's not gonna work. State of alert will not attack until allied units enter their alert or launch an attack. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to go through the alert zone. And if we have to soak an attack, we're going to die. So... And all of them are in groups of twos. I wonder... Will that count as... Oh, so it's showing me you can move through the alert zone, you just can't stay stood in it. Okay, I understand. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so that's specifically highlighting how it's different from XCOM in that case, because in XCOM, moving through the designated zone would be what gives you the activation of the units. Okay, good to know. Alright. Let's see. Could continue, but I'm wondering if we have enough for that 10 pull yet, because I kind of feel like doing a gotcha pull and seeing if we get anything good. And what do you know? We have enough. And standard procurement is the only thing that uses these tags, so... Hey, we got another Culfin. So we can at least give her a neural upgrade. Let's see. Hey, Aziz, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? Oh, I think we just went to ads. Damn. Fuck. Well, hopefully you can hear me, and if you can't hear me, I will talk to you as soon as you get back from ads. Oh, you're alright. Okay, good. But yeah, how you doing? I'm glad to see you. We're playing a little bit of GFL2 tonight, because it is release day, and I have been waiting for this game for ages, so I'm very excited that it's out. Yeah, I know, I just suddenly saw your message, and then I also saw that we just went to ad breaks. I was like, oh no, but glad you can still hear me. But yeah, how you doing? I know I have been having a great time with this. The models are so pretty, and it's, at the core, it's XCOM, and I like XCOM, so that's really all I could want. Wait, did I unlock combat sims yet? Not really. Okay. Yeah, no, that was kind of crazy how things blew up over on Twitter. I still honestly can't even believe it's real. I knew the cat ears toggle was going to be well received. I didn't know it was going to be that well received. Speaking of which, where is... Hold on. The algo loved cat ears, and I knew people loved cat ears, but I didn't know people loved cat ears that much. Yeah, last I looked, it had something like 200,000 views or something ridiculous like that. But yeah, the magic of the algorithm. Sometimes the algorithm giveth, and sometimes the algorithm taketh away. But when it giveth, oh man, do it giveth. But yeah, glad you could make a stream. It's been a pretty chill evening for me, honestly. Had friends popping in, been grinding away through the missions. I was lucky enough to get to play the open beta for this. And what's nice about that is that, really it was a closed beta, I should say, but I was invited to it. And what's nice about that is I actually got the opportunity to read through most of the dialogue already, so I know what's going on. But yeah, I got super lucky with that. I am so grateful that it got picked up the way it did. Yeah, that's weird. My Stream Deck isn't giving me the toggle options I usually have. Let me try replugging that. See if it wants to wake up a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's good. It's really good. It is a gacha game, but as gacha games go, it's honestly pretty fair. And the core gameplay is XCOM, as you can probably tell. I don't know if you've played XCOM before, but it's an isometric tactical strategy game where you have a small squad of units and you need to maneuver them to defeat all the enemy units or complete whatever objectives you have. And I was a big fan of Mika's first game, so when I saw that they were releasing a sequel and it was based on one of my favorite games of all time, I really couldn't have been happier. And yeah, turn-based. So, I've always preferred turn-based games. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but I appreciate being able to have time to think. Let's see here. He's out of cover, so yeah, we won't do that. And thank you for the sub. Very much appreciated. Yeah, no, Demi did a great job with those emotes. They came out so well. So have fun with those, because I know I certainly do. Alright, mission accomplished. Excellent.
もう終わりなの？まだ私の。もういいわ。
Alright, next one. But yeah, it's been such a big upgrade graphically, because the first game was sprites only. I appreciate that. It is really nice of you. But yeah, the first game was sprites only, so seeing that a lot of the characters are now fully rendered with 3D models in the sequel is just really nice. And they're not even, like, mid 3D models either. They're, like, really nice 3D models. I'm convinced that this game is going to get the Overwatch effect, and that is going to significantly help its popularity, because... I think I heard someone say that someone managed to already extract the 3D models from the game, and if that's the case, then, you know... that's gonna make it a lot easier for people to use them. Yeah, we can blow up the box of dynamite. That takes care of those three. Yeah, so it's actually the same game, mobile and desktop. The game, obviously, they have to cut the models down a lot, polygon-wise, in order to get it to run. But they were able to get it to run both on the same game on mobile and PC. So you can actually play on your PC, then pick it up and reopen it on your phone and continue. Which is very convenient, because it means I get to play on my lunch breaks at work, too. And, okay, so... Frolics a melee unit, which means I need to get her in close with somebody. And probably there looks good. Yep, there we go. And there we go. Yeah, exactly. No, they're really detailed, but honestly, the thing I notice about the models is just, like, the attention to detail with the material. It's harder to see when they're this small, but I'll show you in the armory in a minute when I finish this level. They're, like, the way they've rendered the materials is, like, super pretty. Like, just the fur and the fabric and stuff like that looks excellent. Right, mission accomplished. So yeah, you can kind of see it here, what they did with the, what they did with the cloth of her jacket and the hat. Just the texture there looks really good. And I love that. And also, it's particularly noticeable on things like leather or metal. Where it's just, you can see that it was really lovingly rendered.
Hmm?
So for example, Mosen's a great one to show it off on, because you can see, like, the fur on her hat. Right here. Like, look at that. The fact that they got it to look like that and the game will also render on a phone is really impressive to me. Yeah, it definitely does give off, like, a manga feel. So yeah, I love the way they've rendered the models on this. It makes me so happy. Alright. Let's see. What, do I have any missions I have left to clear for my dailies? I don't think so. I think I've done everything for today, which I have. Exactly, yeah. Not as many polygons as Full Shadows. Like, they're not going for a hyper-realistic look, but the art style that they've chosen just looks really, really good. Oh, wait, hold on. Completed sandbox simulation. And in order to upgrade dolls to level 20, we ourselves need to be level 20, and as of right now, we're level 19. We're not super close to the next level. We still have to get through the majority of level 19 before we can get there. Today. So that's one of the reasons I really wanted to play it, is that the release day for it is today. So that was really exciting. Yeah, they announced the game back in 2020, and I have been waiting for it ever since. And yeah, so yeah, so it's finally out. So I've been blitzing through the story missions and getting as far upgraded as I can, because I got pretty far in the beta, but obviously all the progress got reset. So now I'm just trying to see if I can catch up to where I was in the beta, mostly. Okay, we could give Stetchkin a new gun, but it would be better used to give it to Colton. Use that for calibration. See, any other upgrades we can do? Yep, we can give Mosen her weapon upgrades. And then... realistically, it's probably going to take a week, because the beta version was much more generous with resources, so actually catching up in terms of time that it would take to progress through the story is probably going to be pretty quick, but progression as far as leveling and grinding, there is significantly more grind now than there was during the beta to make the same amount of progress, so I get that, and I'm still going to go through it, but it's just kind of the awareness that I'm going to need to farm a lot more resources. Let's see. Yeah. I think that's Tolfin's gun. And I don't have her yet, because we haven't pulled her yet, so if I had more recruitment tickets, I would go fishing, but I don't think we're going to get the tickets in order to be able to go fishing for her. Okay. Hello, I am Danielia Troyanos, currently residing in the post-war shelter of Bucharest. Hope this unexpected letter has not caused you any inconvenience. Must be honest to inform you that I gained knowledge on your whereabouts from so-and-so who informed me you are currently in the shelter. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. A dude looking for his brother. Okay, cool. Vale, thank you for the hydrate. I will definitely do that right now. Yeah, and exactly. I am rushing through it a little bit, but I'm also not, like, hell-bent on getting back to where I was immediately. The grind is part of the fun, after all. But yeah, welcome in, Vale. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, two brothers successfully reuniting, and then I need to go farm some more Yep. I need to go farm some more symbols in order to get the rest of that story unlocked. Okay. There it is. Oh no, that's Qiangzhu's one. Based on the QBZ-191, which is the Chinese version of an AR-15. Or actually an M4, technically, but still. So, another doll we haven't unlocked that is hidden away somewhere in the gacha, so hopefully we will pull her soon. I don't know that I want to read through another story node, because it is a lot of reading. I do like the stories Mika writes, but for better or for worse, they are quite long. So, you kind of have to be braced to sit down and read. It doesn't lend itself super well to streaming, just because they do tend to be so long. Let's sort my combat effectiveness, because I would rather... I think I'd rather bring... Yeah, we'll bring Rosa. Okay, enemy over there. And those two are patrolling. They're not alerted yet, so... Can move Swomi over here. She doesn't have the attack range. What about over... Yes, she will have attack range from there. Okay. Down. Move. And... Or... Let's see. Mosin won't have a clean shot at anyone from anywhere, so we're just gonna move her there and have her shoot. We'll have Kralik move over there, and Quenching Slash, which will return her to her original position. And then we'll have Groza move up here and shoot, and suppress to get the kill. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I do have some particular favorites. She's not in the game yet, but I am very much looking forward to Springfield's release, and we just got a confirmation along with the global release that she is coming soon, so I'm very excited about that, because Springfield is super pretty. I think I have here... I hope I still have it open. Oh, I do. Good. Yeah, I showed this earlier, but I'm going to show it again just because it looks so good. Switch over to this. Make that full screen. Oh, that's weird. Why is it hiding my model like that? Oh, hold on. That got messed up. I see what happened here. Let's quickly fix that. Put me there. That's more like it. Yeah, so she was introduced in the original game. And actually, that right there is her sprite in the original game. But the 3D version has a bit more impact, shall we say. So yeah, this was what she's currently wearing. That dress was released as a costume in the original game, and that was the one that finally convinced me to buy a skin because, like, it's a really pretty skin. So yeah, you can see why this one, Springfield, is a personal favorite, because, like, god damn. So yeah, as I was saying, really, really excessively, just unreasonably pretty. And I love it. Yup. Just
了解よ。
gorgeous, honestly. So you can move and shoot from there.
その
Swami's not gonna have a shot. Mosin is not gonna get in range. Well, we can move everyone up. Frolic already moved. Move Mosin up there.
その
Move Swami over there. Yeah, very favorable assets. Just easy on the eyes, you know? Let's see. Neither one is in cover. The question is, how close can I get? There we go.
配置完了射撃準備
弱すぎよ。
Alright, that one's alerted now.
行動開始。
And Mosin has a shot from here. There we go.
ごめん
みんなの
And down.
想定
Let's
通りの
go.
勝利です本当はも
Alright. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Definitely have to check out your artwork at some point, because if you're an artist, I'd love to have I'd love to see. But yeah, would love to have you lurk. Thank you for that. And I don't know if it's coming through on my microphone, but my nose is suddenly getting stuffy. I really hope I'm not coming down with a cold. That would suck.
ええ。
Ah, that's fair. What do you go by on Twitter, then? Meanwhile, I need to deal with these Elids. That'll work. Like, if you don't mind sharing, obviously. Like, I wouldn't want you to dox yourself or anything. Move and shoot. Finish that one off. We can have Krollik kill one of the deer. C2 lifts, but... Oh wait, hold on. I have an idea.
行動開始。
I should have switched... I should have spawned Mosin in on one of the other spots. Oh well. Okay, so what we're instead gonna have to do... We don't have enough points for Snowfield's Radiance, so... Oh yeah, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. I appreciate you making that a policy to ask first. Definitely, but yeah, it's totally fine. Let's go with that there.
配置確認。射撃準備。
計画通り。
Then what do we want Mosin to do?
試してみる？
I think we want Frolic to go over here and attack.
ごめん。
計画通
There
り。
we go. Mosin won't have a shot from there. Will have a shot from here. That won't kill. That will almost
ご
kill.
めん。
死にはさせない。
Okay.
行くわよ。
Okay, 2 more about to spawn in. Kill that one from there.
ごめん。
行くわよ。
And then we'll move Groza up. End action.
計画通り。
Move Mosin up here and activate the lift. End action. We'll put Kralik there. There. Okay. Okay, 2 new ones spawned in. Kill that one. Like that.
みんなのために。
Move Groza up here. She should now have a clean shot. We can use the grenade.
逃げられる。
その想
There
定
we go.
通りの勝利です。
Nice. Alright. And... oh, we can claim the first 2 sets of rewards. That's good. And then... I forget if we dispatched that or not, so... not that. Looking for the public area and the dispatch room. We did. Okay, great. Okay. And claim all of those. That's good. And yeah, Zay's totally fine to share. Oh, Odania on Twitter. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a look after this. That's exciting. What kind of stuff do you usually draw? Because I am a big fan of art. I really love, like... I'm not someone who took the time to learn to draw. And I do practice a little bit, but it's really not very good, so... I'm always super impressed by people who can draw really well. Unlocked when we hit level 20. We've got to be getting close to level 20. I don't really feel like doing the story node. I think we're just going to skip it, because I already saw this earlier.
起動基地外壁15%。
Okay. Oh, there we go. Cutscene.
そもそもあなた方にはあの峡谷で消えてもらうはずでした。ここまでたどり着いたからには契約通り報酬を支払うつもりでいましたが、品物をお渡しいただけないとなれば
Ah, this is
こ
our
こで
villain.
死んでもらいます。
However... No.
思っ
った以上にありきたりな展開だな。軌道基地の最後のフォースシールドを消費した感想はいかがかな。もったいないと思うだろう、指揮官。
心が痛むなら最初から持たせないでくださいよ。
奴らを殺せ。
Alright, well.
あがき、うなり、無限の虚空に沈む。
これだけの数を30秒で倒せたらとんでもないわね。キャロリン、指揮官を機動基地へと連れ帰るわ。了解。ネメシス、援護を。
No Goliaths. And red ones, too. Those ones were a pain in the ass. Oh, nice. That sounds really pretty. And yeah, we'll definitely give a look. But yeah, they really did a great job with the animation. Alright, well, let's see if we can capture him. Good luck with that, because he doesn't look like he's gonna get captured very willingly. Alright, well, we have an elite battle, and then a boss battle. I don't think this is gonna be too difficult, but we will find out. Yeah, they're really well done. You can tell how much effort went into it. Clear out the enemy units. Move the interference. Stop the guy from escaping. Okay. These are most effective? Yes, they are. Alright. Swap artillery, we'll use cover, and does AoE attacks. Okay. That shouldn't be too difficult. Grab the module. Use the grenade here. That will at least damage them. We can move her there. Still not gonna have a clear shot if we do, though, so maybe move Kralik over here to get rid of the Deadeye. Continue to move with remaining AP. Excellent. None of them are lined up in a straight line, which is annoying, but let's grab the Deadeye and kill him. There we go. He has cover if we stand there. He won't have cover if we move there and shoot. Him. And then I think here. Get rid of the Deadeye. Okay, and then... Oh, the target... That area of effect is centered on us, so if we want it to stop, we have to kill him. Or he can do that, so... Let's see, that's the limit of our move. And then, will a normal attack finish it? No, so we have to use the suppression. There we go. Move there, and that's all we can do. And then move up. It would be nice to get rid of the heavy machine guns, but we can only use the slaughter sequence in a line. So what we think we want to do... Move her there, and hopefully we can kill one of the machine gun modules. That would be really nice. It's only gonna get one. That's annoying. Okay. Maybe instead of that... No, we have to move them up here. Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
ごめんよ。
We're gonna want to use that one so we teleport away from the machine gun after we're done. Oh, now that triggers a artillery attack. That's annoying. Okay. That's not great. Alright, new plan. Move here. Move there. Hopefully do a nice fat stack of damage to the machine gun. So yes, there is actually an autoplay, and it works surprisingly well. I feel like it's probably less engaging to watch, because I'm not really doing very much other than observing, but yes, it absolutely does exist. Let me show it off. Yeah, it's surprisingly good, but it does frequently make boneheaded decisions. I mean, so do a lot of players, myself being no exception, so... Oh, we didn't actually have to kill the machine guns. Interesting. But yeah, there is an autoplay feature if you want one. Yeah, no, that's definitely what it's best for, I think. But yeah, it's surprisingly good, all things considered, because usually autoplay would struggle with strategy games like this. With that said, it is getting pretty late for me, so I do think I have to call it here. Let me see if any of my friends are on. So I would like to pay them a visit. Yeah, let's... See, I'm not sure if Meru's still going. Yeah, if it's endgame content, I dare not auto. That's just... that's just a little too risky, honestly. Who's just getting started? There we go. Yeah, let's go pay Meru a visit. It's in similar flavor, but slightly different content. They're visiting Limbus. They're playing Limbus Company. And they're a great streamer, so I think we're gonna raid over there. So, as always, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you had as good a time watching me play this as I did playing it, and I will see you all next time. I'm sure it came out great, honestly. Yeah, Limbus is one of those games I wanted to pick up, but I never did. But I've heard good things, and thanks for coming. Hopefully I'll see you all on Thursday. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing yet, but we will find out. Good night, all. Not sure if the raid went through. Hold on. Yep, it did. Okay.